So as you can see, it went well. That driving in Colombia is completely different. All those motorcycles and shit, like they'll run you off the road fast, you know. But we made it there. Everybody was happy to see me. I was happy to see them. Uh, we hung out, talked for a little bit. Turns out, so I haven't been there in like 25 years, which is crazy. But it was good to see the smile on their faces. 'Cause even if I told them I was coming, they wouldn't have believed me, you know. And all of that wouldn't even have been possible if I didn't, you know, get sober. Because I've been offered to come a bunch of times, but I was in the depths of addiction and I couldn't go nowhere. Like I was too afraid to go anywhere. I didn't want to be away from my neighborhood for more than like a day. I'm gonna end up being extremely sick. So I'm just happy that I was able to, you know, clean my life up. And ever since then, I don't want to, like, I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't like being tied down to nothing. I don't ever want that feeling again of like helplessness and like just not being able to do what you want to do ever because you're gonna get sick, you know. So the fact that I can go where I want to go, do what I want to do, when I want to go, and that's getting sober and working my ass off. Like I don't need anything really, but I put myself in the position where when I want to, I can, and it's not even a second thought. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go. How much is it? Doesn't really matter. How long ago? Depends how I feel, how long I want to go for, you know. And that didn't happen overnight. That took years. Anybody that knows me knows I've been grinding for years, like nonstop. Like I got sober, and after about a year, I was like, yo, I gotta start getting paid, because being sober is great, but being broke sober isn't that great either. That's kind of depressing, you know. So I just started grinding, doing them 60, 80-hour days all the time. And I lucked out too, because I'm not a guy that really needs a lot, that even likes to be around a lot of people. So it's easy for me to not go to bars and not blow all my money, not spend whatever I made Friday by Saturday, you know. So my mindset's completely different. The way I feel is completely different, and that has a lot to do with getting sober, getting money, educating myself, watching a lot of YouTube videos. That helped me out a lot. And first it started with working a lot and saving. Then it was take the money and invest the money in certain things. And little by little, you start to become more financially literate, and you're able to figure out which ways to go with your money. And it's like anything else. I have an addictive personality, so when I find something and I like it, I'm going to the ends of the earth with it, you know. And that's how I am with everything. Even making videos. I don't like making videos, but I'm trying to get comfortable doing the videos. And I feel like if I do it enough times, I'll get comfortable and I'll just start moving. Because at one point I couldn't edit anything, and then I was editing a lot, and then I was able to drop videos every day. And it's just like little by little, I start rolling. And everybody knows me like that. Like everything I do is like that. But if you stay persistent and stay consistent, like you can't fail, you can't lose. And that's the whole point of my whole thing, you know, no more losses, cut the check, because it's just winning and get paid. Everything else really doesn't matter, because you can't make other people happy and go out to enjoy time with your family if you can't afford to, you know. You might tag along if hopefully another family member has enough money to come and take everybody else out, you know. But if you want to help other people, how? If you can't help yourself, you know. So I spent the past couple of years just getting myself together, and now I can go hang out with people, which I don't really like to do. But when the time comes, like now, to meet up with family and surprise people and take people out to eat, go hang out, and get nicer things, you know, like it's just a good feeling. It's hard to explain. But find something you can do that makes money and become very, very good at it, and then save your money in the meantime and start investing it and look for other outlets. There's a lot of good books, there's a lot of good channels on financial literacy and like how to save. There's a lot on how to save, not too much on how to invest. They just say invest, but little by little, and I don't want my channel just to be about refrigeration, but it is what I mostly do and how I got what I got and how I was able to save up and invest like I did was all money from that, doing 60, 80 hours a week, which doesn't sound very enticing, but it is well worth it. And it doesn't take long. It's only a couple years out of your entire life to not struggle like you were struggling. Like, it's worth it. I do that all the time. I'm gonna do it for another couple years. I can't wait till I get back so I can hit the ground running. I'm coming to get it, all of it. Like I said, an addict. I have an addictive personality. I just learned to channel it in the right way. And you could too. Ain't nothing stopping you but you. I was my worst enemy. Me and idle time don't do good. Even here, I'm working out twice a day. I'm eating like 6 times a day. I clean my own room because I need to stay focused, and I have to do things because the way my mind works, anybody will tell you that goes way off the left field if I got nothing to do. Idle hands, devil's playground. That's a fact. But yeah, it's crazy how much things changed. And I'm not even close. I'm not even near where I want to be. And I don't have anybody around me that can like show me the type of stuff that I'm trying to achieve. Because every time I try to pay somebody for something, like a course or something, they end up just taking my money and basically telling me the same stuff I've been doing, or like figure it out. Like, I paid you to tell me to figure it out, man. Get out. Anyways, it's besides the point. But yeah, honestly, that's what you got to do. It's a process. Trust me, there's no like super easy handout. You might get lucky. Who knows? Good luck to you if you get lucky hitting the lottery or something. But there's a lot of people out here with a ton of money that wants to make more money. If there was somebody out there telling you could drop ship on your underwear working 4 hours a week, make $1 million a month, and their course is only like $1,000, like, seriously? Because I know so many people that will give you $50,000, $100,000 cash if that's true, and even a percentage of the revenue going forward. I would do that personally. So, but that's just not the case. Trust me, if it was there, I'd have been had that. But if you stay persistent and consistent, and stay focused, and don't spend tomorrow's money yesterday, you'll be alright. It takes time, and it changes everything. Everything about you. That's my rant. Peace, peace.